your thoughts on seeing like the initial scene before before we see the crazy shit, but like the initial thoughts with the Illuminati, just seeing their debut, in that scene.
I mean, it's like pure fan service, so it's like fun. But I wasn't invested in them, and it is a good thing I wasn't, because they all get bodied in the next 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
That like this Earth. What was it? 838.
Yeah, 838. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that must be the goddamn Circus universe, because it's run by clowns.
That's so fun. Yeah. Matt, okay, actually, no, Matt, get into that. Why do you think they're clowns?
Did you watch the movie?
I did watch the movie.
They're a bunch of arrogant clowns. They're like Doctor Strange is the biggest threat in the multiverse. And I think that was kind of the point, right? That they were so focused on Strange that they completely disregarded the fact that Wanda is by far the biggest threat. Yeah, and the fact that they just dismissed out of hand that Wanda could even potentially be something to worry about, let alone the most powerful being in potentially the multiverse is clownish.
Yeah, and the fact that like there is a Wanda in their universe with the same powers, so I'm just like she could potentially be the Scarlet Witch down the line, but like you know.
I'm not saying it's because she's a woman, but
but yeah, nah.
Okay, one thing real quick. I do think it's funny, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disrespect your girl a little bit here. How they kind of hype up like Captain Carter being rid of the fighter, like she isn't objectively the weakest person on that team.
No, yeah. honestly, I thought the same thing. Like I thought that, listen, I love Peggy Carter. I love that character. Agent Carter is one of my favorite shows in the Marvel.
Peggy Carter is great. Captain Carter is just
No, that the thing is like what if episode with Captain Carter, I loved it. I loved it so much. And this
dude, she says I could do this all day, I think 5 times in that 20-minute episode. When she said that line in this movie, I groaned because I'm so sick of from that 20-minute. Oh, I hate What If. So much.
Here's the thing. Captain Carter to me feels more just like a gender bent Steve than it does like Peggy Carter as Captain America, Britain, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the character. I like that What If episode. I think it's always one of my favorite ones. But agree, disagree. This
isn't a What If podcast. I don't need to get into it. The writing's terrible. But the entire show, the writing's terrible. It's especially bad in that episode. Anyway.
The entire show is terrible? What? No, we're not getting into it. Sorry. No, off topic.
Yeah.
T'Challa Star-Lord? Fuck off, man.
Yeah.
No!
Okay, fine.
But yeah, no, Captain Carter, Professor X, dude. I like Professor X in this. I think Rebecca said it yesterday. Patrick Stewart is getting a little bit old, so like it looked a little jarring.
Yeah, especially when they have him sitting in that bumper car. It's like, man, you really dragged him here. I hope he got a good paycheck for this.
He probably did. I thought that was cool. I did like the fact I like Maria Rambeau. I like the fact like, what if Maria Rambeau was taken by the Kree instead of Carol? That was really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I thought the Illuminati was cool. But yeah, we can talk about them getting murked. That was hilarious. That entire scene was just jaw-dropping. The fact that like, again, Matt said they're all being clowns, being arrogant, be like, oh, Wanda isn't that much of a threat. We can take her. They get murked like literally in like 2 minutes. Blackguard Bolticon getting his Jesus Christ. That was a moment where that's what I want going backtracking out. Like I feel like it's supposed to be rated R, but like they kind of like held it back a bit because we saw a little bit of some blood and some brainage going on in there. I died though. My jaw dropped. I was like, bro, what? Xavier getting his mental neck snap was my favorite moment. I died. I literally was laughing in that theater. I was like, what is going on? Like, what is Mr. Fantastic turning to spaghetti? Like, it was just like, but I did like some people thought that like, them dying really quick was kind of like a disappointment because they wanted us to get a little bit more of them, like maybe like it was like a couple minutes more. But me, I was like,
already so busy.
Yeah, but I disagree because like it was supposed to show how much of a threat Wanda was. That was the purpose of them being there. So like so yeah, I don't know. What were your thoughts on?
People just want cameos of the movie, and they need to calm down.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on Wanda murking them? Dude, he turned Reed into fucking like linguine. It was hilarious.
She peeled him like a cheese stick.
Yeah, it was great. I really liked Captain Carter getting bisected. I was
disappointed. I was like, wow.
I thought that was
so
wicked.
Sad.
I thought that was wicked. That was some of the nastiest stuff they've done in the MCU.
I feel like they've done something that's similar to that though in a previous movie, maybe, but I don't know.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I
can't even close to that grisly.
Yeah, like I was so disappointed. I was like, come on. But granted, like she is technically the weakest one on the team, so I'm just like, okay, I get it, but like I want her to whoop ass a little more. It's fine. I will say this, and I said it yesterday, dude. Death by statue by Captain Marvel was a joke. I was like, this is some bullshit. That didn't make no. I can't pass that. Like I can't, dude. She's literally she has some invulnerability to her. Like, come on. Like it doesn't make any sense because she's not glowing anymore. She's just a regular human being that can get squashed by a statue and die like that. Like it makes no sense to me.
But like, what would you have wanted? Another 10-15 minutes of Wanda fighting her?
Mikey wants her to die like Darwin died in X-Men First Class.
No, I do not. No, let's give me like another minute because they hyped up Captain Marvel in the regular in the main universe to be like a planetary level threat, and like again, Wanda is up to that level, but I'm just like you could have like death by statue, like have a more badass way to go out. In my opinion, I want a warrior's death. Know what I mean? Like
yeah, it would have been like cooler if I don't know Wanda plucked her apart piece by piece or something. Like it could have been more creative than a big rock falls on her head. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just.
To be fair though, technically in this movie, Wanda also dies by rocks on the head.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but it was a lot. It was bigger rocks, Rebecca. Okay.
No matter how powerful you are, you cannot stop rocks to the head.
You were never safe from rocks on the head.
Yeah,